Hey you guys, welcome back to my little corner of the internet. Thank you so much for tuning in for yet another video. If you're new here, my name is Gentea. My channel is all about a little bit about my life, a lot about hair, a lot about beauty and skincare. And so if you're interested in those kind of topics, make sure you click that subscribe button, hit like on this video, and turn on the notification bell if you want to see more of what I release. So today we're going to be getting into 10 products that I genuinely loved in 2025. Let's get into the video. I'm not going to make this intro really long, but we're going to just hop right on in. Alrighty, so throughout this video, if you guys hear any creaking sounds, I'm so sorry. That is just the focus on my camera, the autofocus on my camera. But yes, so let's get started. The very first thing that I genuinely enjoyed thoroughly, and I've actually been using this for a few years now, is the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Cream, their face cream. So this has niacinamide in it, hyaluronic acid, and peptides, and I came across this because for years I was using the CeraVe moisturizing cream, I believe it is, and it's like a thick, creamy face cream, and I was just like, you know, I need something that is not so thick. And I felt at times that when it went on my skin that it was actually pretty dry. How was it dry when it was a moisturizer? I don't know, but for some reason, even using it after serums, it just felt like it dried down on my skin pretty quickly, and it didn't feel like it was like really hydrating my skin. So I used that for a while. I came across this. It was recommended by somebody that I follow on social media. I think he's a makeup artist, I believe, or one of my favorite estheticians, because I'm somebody who does research on a product, especially if I'm going to use it on my face. Like, I need to know what's tea. It reminds me so much of the Neutrogena Hydro Boost cream that they have. I think it's like a face gel cream or something they have. I've used it before. I loved that stuff by itself, and this reminds me of that, but just it has more moisturizing properties inside of it, and I really feel like it just makes my skin feel so supple. And I always top it with either like an oil or put it, of course, like under sunscreen. I use it daytime and nighttime, and honestly, like, it leaves my skin feeling hydrated all day long. This is a must-have for me in my skin. But yeah, e.l.f. Holy Hydration Cream. I can't live without this stuff. I need it. This is the first product that I genuinely loved in 2025. Alrighty, so number 2 is going to be the Bioma SPF 50 sunscreen. It's called the Ultralight Face Fluid. I saw an esthetician that I follow for years. I saw her use it in one of her videos. She's darker than me in complexion, and when she rubbed it into her skin, it like melted like butter in a pan, and it left absolutely no cast immediately upon her moisturizing it and, like, you know, applying it on her skin. I fell in love. I was like, I need that. Whatever sunscreen that is, I need that. She wasn't even showing it in her video. I had to stop the video, take screenshots, and make sure I could see exactly what it was. I found it. I got it. I love this sunscreen. I fell in love with a Korean sunscreen last year. It was called Beauty with Joseon, and it was their rice sunscreen. I'll like put it somewhere, hopefully on the screen. But yeah, I loved that sunscreen down. It was like the perfect, like, lightweight sunscreen. It did not feel greasy at all, and I genuinely love the way that it just like melted into my skin. It left no cast at all. Unfortunately, due to laws in the US and like different sunscreens that are like approved by the FDA over here, they did have to stop selling at literally at the end of last year, or no, I think it was actually February of this year. So before they stopped selling, I literally bought like 2 tubes because that's like a 4 at a time. I tried to make them last as much as possible, but of course, you know, eventually, like, I had to get a new one, and I'm so glad I came across this one, because this genuinely it saved me, and I love that sunscreen. I can't go without it. So the next thing, I don't know how long I've been using this. I want to say that I've been using this perfume here since 2024. This is the Finery Pistachio Please. This is honestly probably my favorite perfume that I have right now, my whole entire perfume collection. If I felt in the mood to wear this every single day, I would wear this every single day. Sometimes I just want to switch it up. But this, I don't, as you can see, I'm almost done with this, and I bought this like maybe a little bit before my birthday. It's almost done. It's almost done. So the first time I purchased it, it was from Target. I was in the store like early 2024, like early 2024, before all the stuff with like DEI and all of that happened. I was in the store, smelled that perfume. I was like, this smells so good. I don't know if I bought it that day, but from the day I bought that and the day I first purchased this perfume, I could not go without it. Like, it didn't smell what I thought pistachio would smell like. It has that nutty scent to it of a pistachio, but it just smells like so creamy, powdery, sweet, and also I feel like there are probably notes of like vanilla inside of here. It doesn't really tell you much here. But I'm sure like if you look online you can find it. However, I was able to find this sold on Walmart by like a third-party seller, and I think I may have found it like one other place that wasn't Target. So if you can find it, you can also purchase it. I did notice that when I purchased it elsewhere, it was in a plastic container rather than glass. However, the scent to me is still remained the same. I do prefer like the glass, and this is only $29 for 2 ounces. And this is an eau de parfum. So this is the good quality, high concentrate stuff that's actually going to last on your clothes. So again, Finery Pistachio, please, they can get my money every time. I'm gonna continue to always find this because this literally smells so good. I've never tried any of the other perfumes that may have this might be a dupe of, but love this perfume down. It's so good. Next we have the Dossier Gourmand White Flowers. If you guys don't know, Dossier is a fragrance brand, and they are known for creating dupes of some of the popular fragrances. So instead of you ending up paying like $100, $150, whatever the case may be, you can pay anywhere from $29 to $49 for a duplicate fragrance. That's the same quality. I can't tell you if it smells exactly like the original perfumes. I'm really not sure, but this one, I bought this because it's been on my like personal list for a while. I know that I love like white flowers, almost like berry scents. Mostly like white floral type of scents are my absolute favorites, aside from like any vanilla notes. So this one here, I fell in love with this. It's nothing left. I used it all. I've been saving it because I got like the teeniest little, maybe like 1 or 2 spritz left in here, and it smells so good. It smells so good. I love this so much, and I need to buy another one. I probably need to buy 2 next time I do. Oh gosh, it smells so good. This is worth every penny. I do love that also their perfumes come with like magnetic tops to them. So this is worth every bit of a penny. I think I paid $29 for this one as well. So I've been into getting fragrances because I just love perfume, and just sometimes some of my favorite perfumes, I don't have $100 unfortunately to spend on them. So I've found alternative brands where I can get me some nice perfumes. They smell amazing, they last, and yeah, I'm not breaking the bank doing so. So I can't wait to re-up on this one. And I also fell in love with another one called Fruity Neroli. I don't have that one. This is not on the list for the best of 2025 for me. But yeah, that one, if she was here, I threw the bottle away. If she was here, she would have been inside of this. But I finished that back in the summertime, so I need to re-up. But yeah, that's number 3. But that was more so like the beauty and the fragrances. So now I'm going to get into more of like my hair tools and hair products that I've used throughout this year that like genuinely I used. Like, they were used, they made my year, they made my hairstyles. The first thing is going to be the Hot Tools Pro Artist Straight Heat. It is a heat activated straightening serum. So I think it's a heat protectant. It says it's a lightweight thermal protecting serum. Yeah, heat protecting with a straightening blend of whatever. Protects against heat breakage from straightening with a flat iron up to 455 degrees. with a natural mushroom complex. So honestly, I straightened my hair for my birthday last year and I destroyed it, and I used this. But I think the reason my hair was destroyed, and I know the reason my hair was destroyed, was because I had dyed it like 2 times in the span of like a month. And no, I bleached it, dyed it, the color was wrong, and then I dyed it again, all within about like a month. So I think on top of that, me going in and then straightening my hair after fry dye and laying it to the side ended up making it where my hair just was like super damaged at the ends. I had to like do a bob chop, but I don't regret it. So I use this, and what I can say about this is that I genuinely, if I say genuinely one more time, I love the way that this makes your hair feel. I've used like heat protectants that literally just feel like oil, or they feel like water on your hair and they don't feel like anything. And I feel like this, I do like that it feels like a leave-in on your hair. It feels actually moisturizing. So you're supposed to apply this to like damp hair and then blow dry your hair and then style it with flat iron, of course. I just use this anytime that I was doing any kind of like blow drying on my hair. I've used it on my daughter's hair as well. It has the same effect across both of our hair. My hair is tighter curls and coarser strands. Her hair is finer. It has looser curls, and her strands are more silky than mine are. And some products work for our hair differently, but this is a product that I can genuinely use for the both of us, and that I actually like. The next one is going to be my Babyliss Pro Nano Titanium Flat Iron. I bought this last year, I believe, or maybe it was the year before that. I bought this for my birthday. It is originally like $159, $159.99, so $160, and I think I got a discount on it, like 10 or 15% off from Ulta at the time, and I purchased this. And honestly, I'm so glad that I bought this. I put so much use to this in 2025, and this is like professional quality, and I don't regret a dollar I spent on it. It has a digital screen on it where you can actually see like how hot it is. It goes up to, I want to say like 450 degrees, 475, I don't really remember, but this does get pretty hot. You gotta remember, if you have curly hair, if you're a natural black woman, you only need about 410 degrees to get your hair straight. You don't need 450, you don't need 470, you don't need 500. You don't need that high of heat on your hair. So 410 degrees, 400, 375 is going to do the trick. I really love this. It would be so cute if they had this in pink, and I think that goes with the name Babyliss. But yeah, this is worth the money. Glad I bought it. I would buy it 10 times over, honey, 10 times over. The next thing on the list is going to be this paddle brush blow dryer that I got from my mom. She decided to get micro locks about, I want to say, a year ago or so. She gave this to me. At first I didn't use it for a long time. Like, I tested it out to see. It feels very cheap, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't even know if this is like a name brand. The information is like gone. I don't know. I don't even know what company this is from, honey. But however, I recently saw a video on YouTube where Revlon actually has something like this. But yeah, I don't know what brand it is. I think she said she got it off of TikTok because she's a TikTok girl. She loves buying stuff off TikTok or Temu. And she purchased this. As I said, she has micro locks now, so she doesn't have any use for a brush blow dryer. And I didn't use it for a while, but then I ended up testing it out one day to see how I liked it. And I was like, you know, this is actually pretty impressive. It gets very hot. It doesn't tell you. It just has like cool, low, high heat settings on here. The cool, I don't really use that one much, but the low heat and the high heat, they get the job done. This works so good on my daughter's hair. I love using it for her, so that whenever we have those days that we gotta braid, it makes her braiding her hair so much easier having it blow dry, because she's tender-headed. I can braid without it being blow dried, but again, she's tender-headed, so it makes it easier for her. I feel like it just makes an overall better experience for both of us. It gets my hair very straight with the blow dryer. I've used it quite a few times this year to do braid down under wigs. I think I tried to straighten my hair at some point this year. I've used it multiple times. So this, honestly, if you don't feel like standing with like a regular like blow dryer and a brush, or you're just not that good at it, if you take your time with this, go section by section. Honestly, I think I do my hair in 4 sections with this, and I'm not even going to imagine what kind of curl pattern I have. You can go see other videos if you want to see what kind of hair I have under this wig, child. But I can put my hair in 4 sections, and if I take my time, I do go from end to root. Sorry, but if I take my time, go through the ends and work my way up to my roots, like it does what it needs to do. It gets the job done. So I've got no complaints, and this is a product that I use a lot of in 2025 for sure. So number 8 is going to be this Bobo's Remy Professional Styling Wax Stick. So I've had this probably over the summer. I bought it because I was trying to do a quick weave, and this was recommended to use a wax stick. I already have one that I use for all of my wigs for a while, but this one was recommended specifically for your natural hair, for like when you're doing quick weaves and whatnot, from this girl on TikTok whose quick weave turned out amazing. But this did not do what it did a good job on my natural hair, but I don't think my hair like lasted. I'm not a pro at trying to flat iron my hair and figure that out. I have not figured out the tools that work for me when it comes to that. However, this actually does an amazing job for my wigs. I absolutely love using it. Sometimes I've used it on like my edges to kind of slick back when I have it like under wigs, or I've used it when I have like slick back ponytails to kind of keep the style in place. I've used it on my daughter's hair when I'm braiding her hair sometimes as like the edge control when I haven't had none and needed to re-up from the store. So it has a lot of uses, and it's $12.99. You probably can get this somewhere cheaper. But yeah, I've had this since July, and I don't know if you can see. However, if you look closely, I don't know if you can see through, I've only used about this much of it, so I still have like this much to go. So July, we're 5 months out now. We're literally at the end of the year, so I feel like this would last for a really long time. Highly would recommend. I love the shine that it leaves on wigs, and I'm trying to make this video quick. I'm yapping too much, but 10 out of 10 product, would highly recommend. So number 9 on this list, before you guys eat me up, I know the Eben scandal that happened. I'm very aware of that. I purchased this in 2023 before any of that happened, so I've had this for almost 3 years, and yeah, this is a good product. I'm not gonna lie. However, thankfully, since that whole Eben scandal happened, I don't know if they have, apologized or did anything about that, but since that Eben scandal has happened, many brands have come out with their own versions of this product. So you don't have to buy specifically this one, but if you're a wig wearer, glueless frontals, you like to take your wig off at the end of the night, or you just like a good hold where you know it's not gonna move, honey, the Eben Wonder Lace melting spray, this is the extreme hold one. I know they have different ones. This is I think it's Supreme. Yeah, this is a great product. It really is. I literally just spritz a little bit onto my fingers and just put it along my lace for my hair, and it holds, honey. This wig don't slip all day long. I've worn it out in the sun. I've worn it to run errands. I've worn this wig 100 times with this spray. I have it on right now. This spray is on the wig, and this is all I have on the wig. There's nothing else that I've added to my hair to hold it down. This can't say enough good things about it. Again, there are other brands, so if you don't have a melting spray that is in your arsenal of products, and then you like to wear wigs, or you want to begin to wear wigs, this is honestly I would say it's very beginner friendly. So if you're somebody who cannot like get the right ratio of glue, the glues that you use don't work very well, or you just don't really know how to, just start with a melting spray. It will definitely be worth your time, worth the money. I don't even remember how much I paid for it, to be honest. Doesn't say. But yeah, I've only used maybe like 1/10 of the bottle, and it's been about 3 years. So yeah, 10 out of 10 products. Again, there's other alternatives that you can purchase if you don't want to support Even. My last product to go out with a bang for this best of 2025 video is going to be my absolute favorite product. I think I tried this for the first time last year. It is the Dew Mousse Def Texture Foam. Everybody's seen it. This has so many uses. I use it for slick backs. I use it as an edge control sometimes. I use it to help lay my wigs down when I need to leave out the house quickly. I use it to lay down flyaways. Like, I use it as a wash and go product, like a single product by itself, nothing else. That's it. I use it, what else? I use it to, in between styles for my daughter, if she has like a puff. I use it to define curls. There's so many uses for this product. The hold is amazing. I've worn wash and goes with just this, and it works 100% by itself. It is crunchy, but if you want a good wash and go or a style or something that's going to last, the crunch is important, and it's an important aspect. So don't be scared. This works so good. It does have like a sticky texture to the foam, so like when it does dry down, it is a little bit sticky, but that means she's working, honey. And yeah, I'm gonna buy this over and over and over and over again, and I can't wait to try more of the Dew's products. And I do believe that they are a company that was founded by a licensed pronounced Dew non-fiction solutions developed by a licensed professional for legit results on every hair type. So yeah, they were founded by a licensed cosmetologist who knows what the heck she was doing in that lab, honey. And I'm so excited to try more of their products. So the Dew, if you guys are watching this, you know, if you want to send me a PR package, you know, I got my email, so you can always reach out. But yeah, so that was my last product for this video. That was number 10, and those are honestly like the best of beauty, hair care, and really like hair tools for me and fragrance for 2025. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Yeah, I'm excited to see what 2026 has in store. We'll see what my best of is at the end of next year. You guys have a wonderful new year. I hope you guys are safe and have a great rest of your day. Bye. See you next video.